Hi, Scott here. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's either a cardinal, I think that's a cardinal, maybe a blue jay. He's off a ways. And actually, the compressor up there is making noise too. But I am so glad to be here at this Heart Labyrinth, you know, to do our meditation today. And um, it just struck me coming down. This wasn't even here a year ago. We didn't have stairs, we didn't have this. So thank you for the ways we are evolving as the center. And for me, and why I even wanted to do a Heart Labyrinth, when the idea first came, it's such a good archetype symbol. An archetype has energy. It's a symbol that has energy. And for me, this is an invitation to your own heart and the sacredness of your journey, and to give yourself time to reflect and open yourself to your heart as you go. That's what the tool of a labyrinth can really give somebody. And as we come to it with intent to open that gift, whatever it looks like for any one of us, you can't do it wrong, right? I printed out a PDF on 101 ways to walk a labyrinth, and there's at least that many, if not more. And the main thing is just come kind of to be present with yourself in this symbolic, right, invitation to go to your own heart and be present to yourself in a way that's a gift to yourself, right? And then just take from that what comes. And sometimes it's not a big deal at all, sometimes it can be profound, and to not take it too seriously either, right? But rather even see the sacredness of our own personal journeys and everybody's journey, because that's how we're all on a sacred journey, right? On this, I call our lives adventures with God, and God, of course, including all of us, right? So it's to really be in your adventure and to give yourself time to go to your heart, to bring your heart and mind together, because we often live in our minds, right? So anyway, so I'm just going to read a little bit from this, and I'll put the information on it on the website there, or in the email. But anyway, so this is from Caroline Adams. The article is from Dan Johnston, but this is what he quotes her saying: "Your life is a sacred journey, and it is about change, growth, discovery, movement, transformation, continuously expanding your vision of what is possible, stretching your soul, learning to see clearly and deeply, listening to your intuition, your heart, taking courageous challenges at every step along the way. You are on the path." I love that. We're already on the path. And what a labyrinth, in this case a heart labyrinth, can do is help us kind of get in touch with what has our life taught us, right? That's kind of what I do when I start out. I always pray to start. I just ask God and my angels to guide me, help me let go of anything that gets in the way of just being here and being present to whatever lesson, whatever gift might come from this gift of this approach, this sincere approach to just be present to myself and my heart right now. And so I'll start out walking, just letting go of anything that comes up that gets in the way of that. And so often it's the list of things to do or anything. But then what you find is, as you just seek to be here and maybe take some deep breaths, you start noticing the chips, or who knows, as you're watching this, and you're not having the same experience here, just be present to where you are, right? And just, okay, the journey we walked. So that's, as we're walking that journey towards the heart, it's kind of what I do is I just sort of, oh yeah, thank you for my journey up to this point that's brought me to this moment now, right? The highs and the lows, the everything, and to just be here now then with all that I've become, all that I am. And the goal is to let go of anything that keeps me from just settling in with even the gift of being me, right? So I even kind of, you'll see me shrug my shoulders or something, and just, okay, just be here now, right? And then when I get to the middle, I'll just sit there as long as it feels right, and who knows what's going to come up. So I'm going to do this totally, almost all in silence once we start, because I want you in your setting, wherever you are, to do your process. Like if you were walking it with me, what would you do? You know? And there is no right or wrong on that, because it's right for you. But it's this gift of a little time, especially. You know, a big part of learning to love ourselves, which I think is part of our calling, is to give thanks for all of it. You know, in the sense that, what I mean is, I think we're all doing our best all the time with what we understood at the time, what we understand at the time. I think that's true of everybody. And correcting some things, maybe getting a little wiser, yeah, that's one of the goals. But to never beat ourselves up for any part of the journey, any mistakes we've made, anything like that. Rather learn and be here now, right? And that's the gift for me of having something like a labyrinth to go to. It's just, oh yeah, my life has brought me to this point right now. And I am at a point of choice. And so when I get to the middle, it's like, okay, what do I want to do now? And sometimes specific ideas will come up, what I want to do today. Or sometimes it's just, just be present to this even energy of, say, a heart labyrinth and living from your heart, period. Okay, so I'll be quiet now. And I'll walk it, and I invite you to do your process. Amen. I don't know if you can see it, but my butt got wet. Oh, thank you for this journey together of encouraging each other to give ourselves the gift of whatever helps us center ourselves and live from our hearts. I guarantee you there's good in that. I know God can work with it. And I'm thankful for the center community and the ways we are working to support each other in that. I hope you have a great day. Bless you.